Hello everyone, my name is Julius Salinas and today we're talking about the crisis management as a tour guide. Crisis management. Crisis management in tour guiding is a critical aspect of ensuring the safety, well-being, and satisfaction of tourists during unexpected and potential disruption situations. Tour guides play a key role in tour guiding tourists through various experiences, and their ability to effectively manage crises can greatly impact an overall experience of travelers. So first, we're going to do the preparation and planning. So we have prioritized safety, risk assessment, and communication plan. So prioritize safety. Safety should always be the top priority before starting a tour. Ensure that you are familiar with the emergency procedures, contact information for local authorities, and nearby medical facilities. For so, examples here: a tour guide leading a hiking trip ensures they have up-to-date information about the trail, including any potential dangers such as difficult terrains, wildlife encounters, or extreme weather conditions. They also carry essential safety equipment like first aid kits, communication devices, and emergency supplies. So, second is risk assessment. Identify potential risk and hazard associated with the tour location's activities and local conditions. These include assessing natural disasters, political instability, health risk, and more. So one of the examples here is a water sport tour guide evaluates the swimming skills of participants before engaging in activities like snorkeling or scuba diving. They provide safety instructions including proper use of equipment, emergency signals, and how to respond in case of emergency. And lastly, the communication plan. So, develop a communication plan for both tourists and your team in case of emergencies. Ensure everyone knows how to contact each other and establish meeting points if needed. So, examples before starting a city tour, the guide emphasizes that participants should stay together as a group, avoid unsafe areas, and be cautious of pickpockets or scam artists. They provide their contact information and encourage tourists to reach out if they need assistance or have any safety related concerns. Next is the emergency response. We have here stay calm, assess the situations, follow protocols, and communications. So, in times of crisis, it's important to remain calm and composed. Your demeanor will influence how tourists react to the situation. So, in assess the situation, quickly evaluate the severity of the crisis and determine the appropriate action to take consider the safety and well-being of the tourist and your team. So examples of assess the situation and decide whether it's safe to stay in a current location or if evacuation is required. So next is to follow the protocols. Implement the emergency protocols you've established which should communicate the safety measures being implemented to safeguard the tourists during the crisis. This might involve evacuating the area, seeking shelter, or providing the first aid. So lastly, the communication. So keep the tourists informed about the situation, the actions being taken, and potential changes to the itinerary. Provide clear instructions and reassurance. Provide clear instructions and reassurance. Example, the tour guide informs the group about the sudden forest fire nearby and advises them to move a safe location away from the fire. Next is the communications. First, we have maintain open lines and reassure tourists. So in maintain open lines, keep communication channels open with tourists, your team, and local authorities. Make sure you have a working phones or radios for effective communications. And reassure, of course, you reassure the tourists. Communicate in a reassuring and informative manner to elevate fears and keep tourists informed about the steps being taken to manage the crisis. Next is adaptation and flexibility. First, adjust plans and stay informed. So, depending on the severity of the crisis, you may need to modify the tour itinerary or even cancel parts of it. Be prepared to adapt and make alternative arrangements. So, for example, hiking, there is a severe weather conditions could pose a risk. You need to adjust your plans accordingly instead of continuing the hike. Consider finding a safe shelter or an indoor location nearby where you can wait out of the storm. You might use your local knowledge to quickly identify sustainable alternatives such as a local restaurant, a community center, or a hotel. So next is stay informed. Keep your tourists updated on the latest development of the crisis through reliable resources. This will enable you to make informed decisions and provide accurate information to tourists or gather all your tourists and calmly inform them about the unfolding crisis. So explain to them the potential risk and emphasize the importance of their safety. So feedback. Gather feedback from tourists about their experience during the crisis. This can help you refine your crisis management strategies in the future. And lastly, document a report. This is very important. After the crisis has been resolved, make sure to document the incident accurately and report it to the appropriate authorities or your company's management. This information will be valuable for future risk assessment and crisis management improvement. Remember, the effective crisis management involves both proactive planning and the ability to respond calmly and efficient during challenging situations. And take note that our role as a tour guide is not just showcasing the attractions but also ensuring the safety and well-being of our tourists.